global power redistribution is still in its infancy. Nature hates emptiness, so the world centers of power try to fill the void when they realize it. As the Eastern political and military coalition collapsed, the famous Warsaw Pact, NATO not only did not restrict or disband but gradually began to absorb the former members of the countries that made up the Iron Curtain of Eastern Europe. The West has never wanted Russia to exist, regardless of its political system or leader. The world is changing. The Cold War has been over for many years, and the new one has not yet been formed. China's silence on world affairs is suspicious but also deafening. China is watching everything, and you are getting ready. If the bear eats Ukraine next to it, without the West reacting militarily, why not China do the same with Taiwan? And if it captures it with a sudden attack, what army will then go to the mouth of the Chinese dragon in the middle of the Pacific Ocean to recapture it? Nobody. Former President Trump tried not to go to war with anyone. He sought to restore friendly and diplomatic relations with China's puppet North Korea and absolute leader Kim. He tried to solve the unsolved and significantly complicated geopolitical and economic problems with China. It failed in everything.
Houston, we have a problem.
The new United States government has a different policy and approach. From antiquity, ancient Greece, Hellenistic times, Roman times, Byzantium, for an empire to have a reason to exist, it had to be constantly at war with someone or with everyone. They should not only respect her but above all fear her, everyone inside and outside the walls. No empire fell peacefully. For America to continue to have a global discourse and a hegemonic role as an empire that emerged from 2 world wars, it must be able to impose its fist and address on all enemies and friends. But how can this be done now when Russia faces its allies in China? Ukraine is a prime opportunity for the West to prove that it can be united in the face of an existential and significant crisis. Regardless of whether this was not a random crisis, a coincidence, but a well-orchestrated performance with an actor, comedic president of a puppet country. Note, I am not arguing that an actor is unfit to be president of a country. In America has been Ronald Reagan, but the political figures are not comparable. So far, everyone is winning. Fossil fuels, gas, heights have risen, food prices, precious metals have risen, and so have the sales of the weapons industry. And if this crisis did not exist, we should have invented it. For more, please read our blog in the link below. Please pray for world peace. If you like the video and want to contribute financially to my effort, you could make a small contribution by clicking on the link below.